Masters, mistresses, the Doctor requires materials in order to maintain the TARDIS and ensure continued functionality. He similarly requires carbon-based comestibles to sustain his own biological functions and existence. Master would never say this, but he requires aid beyond that supplied by this unit in order to acquire these. To aid the Doctor in his various tasks and creations, this can be most effectively achieved via Patreon or Substack subscriptions, or through donations directly to PayPal. Or if you desire physical goods in return for your contributions, written accounts of my travels with the Doctor are also available on Amazon. Links are in the description below. Thank you, masters, mistresses.
Huck! Huck!
Jim! Jim! Over here!
Can't see you, Huck. Keep calling.
Here! Over here! This way!
Huck! 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 Quick! Light your lamp! Huck!
Where are you, Jim? Jim!
Watch out, Huck! Huck!
You don't know about me without you have read a book by the name of The Adventures of Tom Sawyer. But that ain't no matter. Adventures. Jim,
What was that, Huck?
how do you spell adventures?
You spells it any way you want to, Huck. Ain't gonna bother old Jim none, whichever way you spells it.
Thanks, Jim. That book was made by Mr. Mark Twain, and he told the truth, mainly. There was things which he stretched, but mainly he told the truth. But that all finished a long time ago. My pap, he went away and left me high and dry with the widder Douglas. The widder, my legal guardian, said she was gonna civilize me. She and her sister, Miss Watson, they never let up. It was enough to make a body sick.
Huckleberry Finn, don't eat with your knife.
Yes, ma'am. My pap eats with his knife.
Your pap doesn't know any better. He's a mean, ignorant man. Don't stretch out like that at table, Huckleberry.
Yes, ma'am.
Don't scrunch up like that, Huckleberry. Sit up straight.
Yes, ma'am.
Don't put your hands in your pockets, Huckleberry.
Oh, Miss Watson, I can't do nothing.
Don't make such noises, Huckleberry. It isn't civilized. Now you go upstairs and finish your homework. And try to remember all the things we've been telling you.
Yes, ma'am. Meow. Tom Sawyer? Shh.
Jim?
Don't worry about Jim. He knows I get pretty smothered up in the widow's house. He's seen me go to sleep in the woods lots of nights.
We got a new gang. They're waiting for you up at the cave.
Tom, I don't know if I want to play such games.
Games? Huck, are you a coward or something?
All right, I'll go.
Greetings, Chief. Greetings, my hearties. Here's Huck, who's agreed to join the Tom Sawyer pirate gang.
Good. Huck will be a bully pirate.
I knew he would. Good old Huck.
Sign the oath in blood.
We already done it.
Didn't hurt much. I didn't read it.
I'll read it to you later.
Ah!
all swear to stick to the band. Never tell any of our secrets. You tell a secret, you will be immediately punished. And your whole family, too. What about Huck? He ain't got no family. What are you gonna do about him? Well, ain't he got a father?
He ain't been seen for a year or more.
Hey, about Miss Watson? She's like family.
She'll do. Let's settle then. We start the robbery and murder business on Sunday.
Sunday? I gotta go to Sunday school.
Don't interrupt. On Sunday, down in Cave Hollow, we're going to ambush them. These here foreigners, they got 200 elephants and 600 camels, all loaded down with diamonds. It'll be ours by sundown. Are you with me?
Yeah, we're with you. Dolly Hawk.
Ready, men?
Yeah. You are a guy. Yeah.
Ready, Chief. Here they come.
Hey, where's the elephants and camels?
What's wrong with you, Huck? Ain't you got eyes to see?
Ain't nothing but a Sunday school picnic.
Charge! Tom Sawyer, I know it's you. Come back here, you! Come back!
And so I left them to it. Tom Sawyer and his gang and such. I weren't gonna pay no mind for such a parcel of foolishness. And besides, pretty soon I had something else to worry about.
Hello, Huck.
Hi, Dave. Cindy.
Good morning, Huckleberry.
Morning, Judge. Morning, Mrs. Thatcher.
Behaving yourself, Huckleberry?
Sure am, Judge. Staying right out of trouble.
That's my boy. Yo, speaking of trouble, Sheriff Kelly tells me two tough-looking characters just come into town. Says he thinks your father was with them.
Paps in town?
Could be. And you know what that means, so take care. Come, my dear.
No, you ain't. Now, look here, young'un. Your pap says that we was to bring you to him in one piece, but I ain't particular about carving you up smaller for the sake of convenience.
Pap? My pa?
You heard him. Starchy clothes. Really? You think you're a good deal of a big shot, don't you?
Maybe I am, maybe I ain't.
Don't you give me none of your lip. You've put on considerable many frills since I've been away. I'll take you down a peg before I get done with you. You think you're better than your pap because you're educated and he ain't. Who told you to meddle with such highfalutin foolishness?
The widder?
Ha! Bringing up a boy to put airs over his own father. None of our kin could read and write. And sure as I'm your pap, you ain't neither.
Pap, why'd you come back?
To get you, boy. I'm taking you away with me. I'll rear my own kin the way I was. Natural, right?
I told Judge Thatcher I'd stay out of trouble.
You'll stay out of trouble, all right, if you do what I says. Now just sit here nice and quiet and keep an eye on our baggage here. We got some business tonight down the river. Anyone comes, you just tell them this here's Pap Finn's place and they'll clean out.
Pap,
Shut up and listen. We'll be back in the morning, early. Pick up the stuff. And then they won't see us around these parts. Never again. Come on, boys. Bar the door. For your own safety, you understand? Don't let no one in. But just be on the safe side. I'll lock it.
Find a way to get out of that shanty. Pap was bad enough, but I didn't trust those other two. No telling what they might do. I had to get out, but I didn't want them to follow me all over the countryside. I could fix it so nobody would think of coming after me. If they thought I was dead, killed by some robber, maybe. Then I'd be free. I'd run off and no one would worry me no more. Jackson Island's a good place. Ain't nobody ever goes to Jackson Island. Make it look like I was murdered and thrown in the river. Say, that's a good idea. I bet even Tom Sawyer couldn't have worked out a plan good as that. Watch out, Huckleberry Finn. I's coming to get ya. Killed. Dead as a doornail. You're a mite heavy, Huck. Been eating too much. Let's take as much as I can. Ain't none of the comforts of home on Jackson Island.
There, Mrs. Douglas. It may not be so. I knew it. I knew it'd come to a bad end.
We are not 100% certain of that, Sheriff. What do you say?
That's right enough, Judge. Any comfort to you, we're sending a boat out with the cannon. Shooting the cannon over the water is supposed to bring up a body who's been under for a while. But I can't help thinking there's something fishy about the whole thing.
Poor Blessed with the angels up in heaven. More likely down in t'other place.
Sheriff, what did you mean, something fishy?
That boy's got more tricks than a barrel of monkeys. I reckon I might check upriver and down, just private like. What do you say?
It won't do any harm, Sheriff.
Well, I found it considerable comfortable being dead. It was surprising to me that more folks didn't take it up. I still kept a good lookout for Pap, and there was one or two inconveniences like snakes and no fresh bread. But generally, it was nice and peaceable most 24 hours of the day.
Hey!
Jim!
Huck! I thought... They told me... How long you been on the island?
Since the night I got killed. How long you been on the island?
I came here after you was killed.
Why?
That Miss Watson, she picks on me all the time and treats me pretty rough. And then you was killed and I didn't have no one to talk to no more, so I took off and here I am. St. Petersburg without you in it ain't worth a dime.
Say, Jim, why don't we run together?
Huck, you're the best friend old Jim ever had. Uh-oh, here comes the rain.
What are you talking about? Ain't never seen sky so blue.
Better get your things up the cave, Huck. There's a flood coming.
Flood? Who says a flood?
Well, listen. Can't you hear? It's the birds telling me.
All right, Jim. I'll do it. To please you. But you sure are crazy. It ain't gonna rain, and that's flat. This is nice. I wouldn't want to be nowhere but here. Pass me along another hunk of fish and some hot cornbread. Say, Jim, is that a raft over there?
I do believe it is.
Hey! How about looking her over? Might find something for the new raft.
Have to be quick. Don't look like she's gonna last much longer. going? Not too far, Huck. River'll be going down soon. Got to keep the raft, so...
Jim, watch out!
Get off! Shoot! Get off of me!
Another! Ah!
I'm done for.
Oh, no, you ain't. Come on. Got to get back to the cave. It's the fever. Gotta get you some medicine. I'll find a farmhouse.
Ain't no use, Huck. They knows you all up and down the river.
That's so. Well, do you know who I am now?
Mercy, child. What ails you to be out in a night like this? Come in, come in.
A friend done got bitten by a snake, ma'am. He's powerful sick.
A snake, eh?
He's taken with a fever. Needs medicine mighty quick.
There, there. Come sit by the fire and warm up, dearie.
But, ma'am,
Never you mind now. Granny has just the thing for you. Now, where could it be? What's your name, honey?
Sarah.
Oh, here you are. Now, don't you worry none about that medicine. It's good for snake bite. Good for most everything. What'd you say your name was, honey?
Mary. Mary Williams.
Funny. I thought you said it was Sarah.
Oh, yes. I did. Sarah Mary Williams. Sarah's my first name. Some calls me Sarah, some calls me Mary.
Oh, that's the way of it.
Yes'm.
We got many rats here, you know. I has to keep throwing this piece of lead at 'em all the time. Here, catch. There's one now. Go on. Come on now, what's your real name? Is it Bill or Tom or Bob or what is it?
Please don't poke fun at a poor girl like me, ma'am.
Oh, oh, bless you, child. You don't fool me. When a girl tries to catch anything in a lap, she puts her knees apart, not together the way you did. And when she throws something, she throws stiff arm from the shoulder, not like a boy.
I best be going, ma'am. Thanks for the medicine, ma'am.
It's my pleasure, Sarah, Mary, Bill, Tom, Bob.
Good evening, ma'am. Oh, boy. Jim! Jim!
What?
There ain't a minute to lose. Here, drink this.
Huh?
Huh? What?
Just want to be sure it's you. All dressed up like a turkey dinner.
Why, Jim, you're no account. Watch your mouth. Jim, you're well. By and by, Jim got better again. He took up some of the top planks of the raft and built a snug wigwam to get under in blazing weather and rainy. I fixed up a short forked stick to hang the old lantern on whenever we see a riverboat coming downstream. We catched fish and talked. It was kind of solemn, drifting down the big, still river, lying on our backs, looking up at the stars. Mornings, before daylight, we slipped into cornfields and borrowed a watermelon or a pumpkin or things of that kind. Nothing much happened for a while, until we came across a Walter Scott. Hello, Jim. Looky yonder. What's that?
Why, I don't know. It might be a riverboat come to run us down.
It's a riverboat, all right, but she's killed herself on a rock. Let's land on her, Jim.
I don't want to go fooling around with no wreck. Like as not, there's a watchman on her.
Watchman, your grandmother. There ain't nothing to watch. Gonna break up and wash off down the river any minute. Would Tom Sawyer let such a wreck go by and not explore it?
I don't know nothing about Tom Sawyer.
We might borrow something worth having out of the captain's stateroom.
All right, but I tell you, Huck, I don't like it. Stateroom door is just over there.
Right. Hey, why are we whispering? There ain't no one here.
Is that so now? Then what do you call that?
Let me go! Let me out, boys! I won't tell!
Ain't that the truth, Finn?
Let me out!
Listen to him.
Yeah, he's got more source than a mess of hog jaws.
You're staying here till the sheriff comes, Finn.
Pap!
Yeah, without the boat, don't break up first. Yeah.
Let me out!
They gone and locked Pap in the stateroom.
Like your pap gonna get his just desserts.
Yeah, this'll have to be the last time Finn double crosses anybody.
Inside, so he can hear us.
You ain't gonna let him out?
Outside, but he'll stay nice and quiet this way.
That's good.
Yeah, and we'll put all the money and stuff into the boat and shove off real quiet like.
Yeah, you'll be sitting here like a lamb when the sheriff comes. Yeah.
Right. No need for three of us to rot in jail when he can rot all by himself. Come on.
What we gonna do?
I gotta help Pap. He may be a bad un, but he's still king. I'll hunt up their boat. It must be tied up on the other side somewhere. I'll cut her loose. Set her drifting down the river so's these fellas can't get away. And the sheriff will get her.
Yeah.
You try and get Pap to the raft.
Huck, we're too late.
Hey, get me out of here! What's going on out there?
Let's go.
Hold on. Did you search him?
No. Didn't you?
No. So, he's still got his share of the cash on him.
Not for long, he ain't.
Hey!
Get off of that!
Get him! Get him!
Good boy. You made it.
Curse this fog!
He got away.
What's going on out there? Let me out! Who's that? Don't shoot! Don't shoot!
It's only old Jim.
There's another one!
Another one?
Let me in.
No! Don't go away! Go away!
Huck? Huck?
Jim! Jim! Over here!
Can't see you, Huck. Huck? Keep calling.
Here! Over here! Jim! Over here! This way!
Huck! Huck!
Here I am, Jim!
Huck? You got a lamp? Huck? Light your lamp. Huck!
Where are you, Jim? Jim!
Watch out, Huck! Huck!
Hey! Jim! Jim! Where are you? Are you okay? Jim! Where are you? Jim! Jim!
Who's there?
It's me.
And who's me?
Sir.
What are you prowling around here this time of night for? Yeah?
I weren't prowling, sir. The riverboat.
You know the shepherd sounds.
No, sir. I never heard of them.
Bob, Tom, Buck, ready now. All right. Come. Mighty slow. If there's anybody with you, he'll be shot. Push the door open just enough to squeeze in, you hear?
Jim, where are...
What was that?
Oh, nothing. I gotta go.
You can't. You're not well.
I'm fine, miss. Except only I'm thirsty. You was to get me something to drink.
All right, I will. But I know what you're thinking. I'll fetch some tea, and you behave yourself.
Hey, what are you doing?
Nothing. Just cleaning my gun.
Why y'all got so many guns anyway?
You sure don't come from around here or you'd know. This here's for the Shepherdsons. It's on account of the feud.
What's a feud?
A feud is this way. A man has a quarrel with another man and kills him. Then that other man's brother kills him. Then the other brothers on both sides goes for one another. Then the cousins chip in. And by everybody's killed off and there ain't no more feud. But it's kind of slow. Takes a long time.
We got word about Arnie Shepherdson. He's going down by the sawmill today. We're setting up an ambush for him. You coming?
Yippee! Stand aside, Sophia. I'm going to get me a Shepherdson.
What was all that about?
I guess it's that feud of yours.
It's not my feud. I hate it.
Oh. You said something about Arnie Shepherdson. They're gonna ambush him.
No!
What's wrong, miss?
Arnie,
Is there something I can do?
I got no one else. I do want you to help us.
Us?
Me and Arnie. But it's dangerous.
I don't pay no mind to that.
If they catch you, they'll kill you.
I'll do it, miss.
Warn Arnie about the ambush. We're getting married, and we're leaving this place. We're getting the steamboat out this afternoon. You've got to tell him not to go near the sawmill. He's got to go straight to the steamboat.
So me and my big mouth, I was smack in the middle of trouble again. Sometimes I wished I was back with Tom Sawyer, playing at pirate games in St. Petersburg, instead of fooling around with a gang of crazy people with guns. And me alone, and Jim gone.
You got no business here.
I was just
Clear off before you get hurt.
and going.
Whoa, steady! What do you do that for? You want to get trampled?
Arnie Shepherdson?
Yep. Who are you?
The Grangerfords are laying for you in the timber yard. Sophia says you gotta go straight to the steamboat. She's waiting for you.
Up here, quick!
Good luck.
Huck!
Jim!
Huck, is you the best sight Jim's seen for days? I thought you was drowned.
And I thought you was drowned. Well, if that ain't the... Hey! What are we standing about talking for? Let's get out of here.
You ain't going nowhere, Huck.
Sheriff Kelly!
Step back to St. Petersburg with me on the next boat upriver.
Oh, no.
I knew you was a rascal, and I knew you was alive. And I ain't taking my eyes off of you for 1 second till I lands you safe and sound in St. Petersburg.
Oh, Huckleberry, oh, it's so good to see you. We were all so upset. And with Miss Watson worried sick about Jim. Oh, I'm so happy. Really, Huckleberry, it's not class and it's not good manners to pretend to be dead when you're not. Here's us trying to turn you into a gentleman, and look how you behave. Meow. Working for you day and night, and you do a thing like that. I ask you, do you deserve it? Answer me, Huckleberry. What do you say to that? Meow.
That's the story, how it happened. And it's all true. And not one lie. And only just stretched a little.
Hey, how about that?
Huh? That sure beats the pirates flat.
I ain't never heard anything like that before.
What are you gonna do next, Huck? You gonna settle down and get respectable?
I reckon I've growed a mite since I left St. Petersburg. But I got a heck more growing to do. And a mighty wide world to do it in. And when that time comes, I'm lighting out. There's a great big river waiting for me. I knows, 'cause I've been there before.